Listen to Steph's story and think, what else are they lying about?
This is not a flex. I'm pretty thin. See this? I'm pre-diabetic. If you are over the age of 30, I need you to listen to me. It doesn't matter what your body shape looks like, because clearly I'm probably the ideal body shape for most Americans, right? Whatever that means. When you're 30 plus, if you do not have muscle mass, your body is going to have a hard time processing sugar.
They told us that type 2 diabetes was a weight problem. They told us that it was a laziness issue. They told us if you stayed thin, ate clean, and exercised, you'd be fine. That story completely falls apart the moment someone like Steph gets diagnosed. What's actually happening has almost nothing to do with how your body looks on the outside. It starts inside your cells and quietly builds for years. It begins with insulin resistance, and there's a very real chance that you have it right now without even knowing. Inside every cell are tiny engines called mitochondria, and their job is to burn fuel efficiently. Every time you eat, food is converted into glucose and then released into your bloodstream. Insulin acts like a key, opening that cell door and pushing the glucose in so that it can be used for energy. Here's what almost no one explains clearly. Your cells can only handle so much fuel at once. Our modern lifestyles overwhelm them constantly, not just with food, but late nights, stress, constant snacking, energy drinks, high-carb, healthy diets, low muscle mass, circadian disruption, and inflammation. When cells are overloaded, they respond by protecting themselves. They stop responding to insulin because that insulin is already forcing too much fuel into a system that's already overloaded. That's insulin resistance. And it's not a personal failure. It's a system failure that most people don't even realize. This is where muscle becomes crucial. Your muscle is the primary place that absorbs glucose after your meals. Your muscles handle about 80% of the glucose disposal in your body. More muscle creates more space for glucose to leave the bloodstream and be burned safely. Less muscle leaves more glucose circulating in your system. And that keeps insulin elevated and overloading your system. Strength training also leaves your cells more sensitive to insulin. That reduces the strain on your pancreas and helps prevent diabetes. Dr. Jamie, Fit and Fabulous, she says the number one thing women can do is build muscle. The fittest doc, Nick, he says that muscle is the key indicator of your longevity. And that's why skinny people with low muscle mass can still develop insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. At first, your body hides the problem, producing more insulin to push the glucose in. Your blood work may even look normal, but eventually that insulin can no longer keep up. The glucose stays in your bloodstream and your blood sugar rises. Your A1C eventually climbs, and then the diagnosis finally appears. That diagnosis didn't come out of nowhere. It's been building silently the entire time, while the system only focuses on your weight, calories, and willpower instead of prevention. The thin, active, and disciplined people are getting pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes. The question isn't what did they do wrong? The real question is why were we never taught this until it was too late?